next tip is to not ignore the death damage from the skeleton barrel. Every time you see a skeleton barrel floating towards your tower, it's tempting to just wait for it to go down and then time your log or barbarian barrel so it takes the skeletons out without them doing any damage. While this may seem like a good option, the skeleton barrel deals nearly 200 death damage at max level, so that damage can add up very quickly. A better way to deal with the skeleton barrel is to either distract it with another building like a Tesla, or to use a musketeer, archers, or similar to take it out before it's too close to your tower. Then if you still want to log the skeletons, you can do that and still have a good counter push while not taking any tower damage. The next mistake is playing your lightning or fireball too early. Most people think you should play a lightning or fireball as soon as your opponent gives you value by placing something like a musketeer in the back. While this is true, it's a lot better to wait until the troop is almost out of range of the spot where you can hit the tower and the troop with the same spell, because a lot of times your opponent will end up placing another troop like a wizard, Sparky, or anything really in that same radius, allowing you to get even more value for simply being a bit patient. This is especially satisfying with the lightning spell, as I can't tell you how many times I've waited until the last second to play my lightning and ended up catching an extra musketeer or wizard, in many cases winning me the whole match. The next mistake on our list is using Royal Giant without the Fisherman. The Royal Giant and the Fisherman are like bread and butter, they just go together so well. And there's a good reason for this. We talked a little bit about the Fisherman before, and while he can be powerful in many different decks, he is the strongest when used with the Royal Giant. Since the Royal Giant is very susceptible to being taken out by tank killers like the P.E.K.K.A. and Mini P.E.K.K.A., the Fisherman is very useful for grabbing those troops and pulling them away from the Royal Giant. You don't have a lot of time to do this before the Royal Giant dies, so you want to pay attention to your opponent's timing and try to predict their counter with your Fisherman. Just one good play like this can win you the entire match, since the Royal Giant does so much damage. That being said, take your own advice and switch up your timing and placement of the Fisherman as well, so that your opponent can't easily predict it and take it out.